everyone is freaked out that
they're gonna lose their job.
They're gonna lose their job.
And also AI is here to stay. We can actually use it as a VA on steroids.
£4,000 every time that we had to write something was not sustainable. But I'm so tired of writing the same things over and over again.
I tested it and it's incredible the results you can get. It's almost like having a blog post for free.
You have all the pieces and it's up to you to place it all together. It's literally a bouncing off ideas. You are the guide for the AI.
So don't be freaked out about it. Just make sure you understand a way to leverage it. We asked Chat GPT to do 5 main tasks we used to pay thousands of dollars our copywriter to do for us each month. I wasn't expecting much, but we ended up firing our copywriter. And in this video, we're gonna show you the 5 ways you can use Chat GPT to grow your business, speed up your marketing, and supercharge your results for real. When I started talking about AI, how did you take it? What was your first reaction?
I think I freaked out. I totally freaked out. I think there is very mixed feelings on how to use AI to help a business out, because everyone is freaked out that
they're gonna lose their job.
They're gonna lose their job because we are all replaceable, and
it's partially true.
Yes, but up to a certain point, because I still believe that as much as it's going to be working towards being more and more human, this AI, the way we think it's never going to be, at least for now, the same as an AI.
And also AI is here to stay. So whether you use it or not, you're gonna lose out compared to everybody else that's using it. So we thought, let's have a look at it. So I paid for ChatGPT's $20 a month right now because I tested it for a few weeks and I was blown away by what we could do. And I said, you know what, we can actually use it as a VA on steroids. And we wanted to tell you about the 5 ways we supercharged all of our business just using ChatGPT.
So let's start with saying though that we are not a huge business. We're not the kind of business that is still at a level to say, just throw money at things and see what happens, because we've got so much to spare. We've got people that work with us. We are happily paying them because we value their work with us, and they're never going to be replaced because we value them so much for what they do. But there are certain jobs, unfortunately, that they're still too expensive for us to outsource, and we have been working on them for quite a long time.
They're quite repetitive, they might be boring, they're always the same.
Time-consuming for
anybody.
And one of these is copywriting, for example. And we have to say that we have paid very brilliant copywriters to help us out to create content for emails or for sales pages, for social media.
Blog posts, lead magnets, guides, tools.
You think it, and we had people helping us out. But honestly, we got to the point where £4,000 every time that we had to write something was not sustainable. And for any small business out there, I don't think anyone can actually afford £4,000 for every 2 or 3 emails that need to be written. So we kind of went, okay, we need to learn the skill. Now I know how to do it, but also I need an extra help.
Because we've got volume. So what was the first thing you tried to do with the AI that was useful for the business?
So recently I wanted to create something juicy for my
I'm asking you because you are kind of against technology not tech savvy.
Wait, I'm not against technology. I love technology, but I suck at using it. I needed a guide to complement my newly presented program. So I said, okay, I need to create a program, but it's something that I've spoken about and written about a million times. I know the structure, I know exactly how it's gonna go, I know exactly what needs to be written on it, but I'm so tired of writing the same things over and over again differently. So I said, I want to use the AI thingy.
The AI
thingy. I did, and I wanted to create a series of explanations on how to do certain steps in ballet. And I said, okay, write down what a certain step means and also tell me how to do it. And it came out with a very, very professional, very specific way of what the term, for example, plie meant, how to do it, where the alignment of the body goes and whatnot. I was like, wow.
Was it good?
It was actually quite incredible. You can tell that it's someone that is learning because it might not have the nuances of a person that has done it, but it was very well explained that if you needed a help, if you needed someone to tell you the steps and the bullet points, it was perfectly laid out. But I didn't like the way it was explaining it. It was too robotic in a way and too professional, too intimidating. And so I've asked, I was like, okay, can you take whatever you've just written above and write it down in my language, the Lazy Dance Tips language, a little bit more friendly. Speak to someone that has never done ballet before, it's intimidated and wants to learn, and obviously it's an adult, so we're not talking to kids.
And what did he do?
It took exactly what I wrote before, changed it completely into making it so much friendlier, so much nicer, without the bullet points, without the overwhelm. I said, wow, that is actually quite incredible.
Can you copy and paste the same prompt for all of the other steps you had in mind for the guide?
What I had in mind was a mixture of the two. Obviously, there is always something that whenever you write it, whenever you put it down, it's so unique to the way you do it that I needed again. I said, it's too long to explain once again to the AI. Can you now grab the other thing and put it there and this and there? I said, okay, I'll just grab whatever I want, whatever serves me, and paste it to where I need it. Because at the end of the day, there is nothing out of the box. Even with a copywriter, you need to go back and forth, understanding what your language is, what not, what to put in there. And sometimes with the AI, especially, you have all the pieces and it's up to you, the human side, to place it all together.
Without having to create them personally, each
and every single one of them. Everything that was time consuming for me, it just went chop, done, pieces to put together. Massive relief, because that's what you want. You don't want to waste time on the putting things together. You want to just grab the end product and say, guys, this is it. Here it is. Here you are. This is what's going to help you.
The thing.
I want the thing.
But before you believe all the hypes, there is one thing ChatGPT doesn't do very well. It is sales messaging. We tried using ChatGPT for sales pages, but it really gave us an underwhelming result. It was very generic, not unique, didn't sound like us, and we trashed it. So we created our own sales page framework based on all of the things that we learned along the years, and with which we sold even more than 500,000 worth of digital products. Good news is you can steal it from us, not steal it, we're gonna give it to you for free, and just click on the link below. You can download it and we're gonna send you emails to teach you how to use it for your business. Isn't that amazing? Let's use ChatGPT to supercharge all of the rest of your business now. The second thing we used it for was, I had an idea one day.
Oh yeah, when
we stopped creating blog posts for a while, I wonder if I could use our YouTube videos as a source of information to actually create a blog post. I went on YouTube and downloaded the automatically generated transcription of a video from YouTube into a file. Then, because ChatGPT cannot read files, I actually copy and pasted the content of the file inside the prompt and asked ChatGPT, understand what this video is all about and produce a blog post with introduction, bullet points plus paragraph plus conclusion plus call to action that is directly in line with the topic. And the first result was impressive. I had the blog post version of the video, but it was lacking into the nice tone, more argumentation on the bullet points. So step by step, I started saying, can you rewrite the content using a more funny tone? And I actually went online and looked for an actor that I really liked and asked him to mimic the same tone. And he did it. And I was cracking myself laughing because of what it came out with. Then I've asked to expand on each topic to have even more information to put in the blog post. And in a matter of minutes, I had an entire 2,000 plus words of blog post ready to be copy and pasted in my website. I haven't done it yet, but I tested it and it's incredible the results you can get. It's almost like having a blog post for free that will definitely increase your reach on Google if you are trying to rank for specific keywords or topics in your niche. Alessia, you are in charge of all of the written stuff in the Lazy Dancer Tips world. So for the boring task of...
I'll tell you, there is one very specific task that I really don't like to write. Once the video is done, my job is done. You know, I create content for my people and I'm there chatting. So everything else that is underneath, I go, oh, I don't want to. So one of the things that I use it for is the little description that goes underneath the video. And I said, the video talks about this and this and this. Can you please elaborate? This is the topic. These are the points that we are going to touch upon. Please explain it, make it nice. And then again, I take the time to link if there are other videos there, they might be interested, they need to go into the description.
The 90% of the job was done by Chat GPT. We're talking about the same tool here. We don't have a million tools, it's just one.
And it's something incredible because then I love writing the email. It makes me closer to the person. I love writing the emails. I love writing some blog posts or a post for social media that helps me out. It gives me a structure and how to put it together. But there are things that are automatics, like
they have to be done every single time.
That really bugged me, the bloody description. Have you done the description? No! Now there is the AI thing that does it. The AI thingy does it. I know you are the kind of guy that loves putting things together, but you are the technological one and the one with the framework in mind every single time. But there is something that you love to do. It's almost like you have your own little friend to bounce ideas off.
Because sometimes I get myself stuck into ideas that don't quite work because I'm too much in my head. So I thought, I wonder if I can brainstorm with this thing. So I was looking for a title and description for this workshop that we wanted to do. And I explained to ChatGPT what the workshop was going to be about, who was that for, and that I was looking for a title and a headline. And when I asked him to give me titles and headlines for it, he did it. And if I didn't like it, I asked him to give me 20 more variations. And there was one better than the other. Even using concepts that I didn't think about. I even found new ideas on wordings to attract the audience that I wanted to attract. So even brainstorming and actually coming out with sales copy is brilliant for that. You don't have to do all of the work by yourself, staring at a blank page. You can just ask ChatGPT, I don't know what to write here, can you help me out? But the more precise you are in your prompt, the better. So have a clear idea of what you need, explain what you need, what kind of format, and even give examples on tone, on structure, and ChatGPT will give it to you.
It's literally a bouncing off ideas and brainstorming because we are so good at getting stuck in our own loop, in our own way of thinking. And I said, just give me something different rather than me going to research the web and see what other people say, how they put it down, what their train of thoughts is. You've got this AI person thingy that does that for you. It's almost like your personal Google right there with funny glasses that goes, I'll help you out, achieving exactly that.
Imagine him as Jarvis from Iron Man.
But that's also the cool thing. It's not just finding titles for YouTube videos or finding the brainstorming or copy. It's almost like cloning yourself and talking to yourself because you need to be very specific with the AI. It's very intelligent in a very close-minded way. So you need to tell them exactly how to go on about. You are the guide for the AI to actually explore, to say, no, I don't go over there. I need this specific thing over here.
So don't be freaked out about it. Just make sure you understand a way to leverage it. So it's not gonna go away. It's not gonna steal your job as long as you embrace it for you, for what you're trying to achieve in the marketplace, what kind of value you are achieving, and pretty much supercharge you. That's the point of AI. There's only one way you can make sure the artificial intelligence is not gonna steal your job or your profession, and is to make yourself unique in a marketplace. Have the added value that even in a crowded market identifies you as the authority. How do you do that? I explain everything in this video right here. Pretty much imported the transcription
Transcription. Because I said, are we gonna have a Wally in the house?
I want a Wally in the
I
house.
do want a Wally in the house, but that was not the point.
Now you Alessia are in charge of the hang on.
But I know that you are the kind of guy that loves exploring, loves Stop touching me! Stop.